Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets a few on the points forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Here's Mahomes. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Back to throw, Mahomes. And he puts some air under this one, right side. Wide open, downfield, got it! Touchdown, Kansas City! Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, it's still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp. You can't do it much better than that.
This one is up and good. And he's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. And look at this. Only takes him one play before they're able to drop him. Ashton Gelati. And after one play of his drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
All week long, you know, this front seven were challenging each other in practice. Who's going to be the first to get the first sack of the new season? Well, we got that answer, but the race, it now just resets to see who can get the second.
Next to throw on second. Oh, and they got him again. That's two to start this game. And it's Chris Jones. Back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
That's exactly what you want to see from your defense. First time they take the field, already have a lead, but they don't rest on their laurels. Instead, they just keep on attacking. They're keeping the pedal down to hammer home that advantage.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. The LSU rookie with the pick. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just Just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two came, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Great start to this season with a sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass rush is there in time once again. They downed her on the last snap, Gronk. Forced the incompletion this time. Those plays have brought up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. He has it at the 13. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So 1st down from the 41. The motion to tight end left. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's Nix to throw. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. And he is quickly on the board with his 1st of the season.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Throwing on 2nd. Nix. Gets everything he has under this one. And the defender is there with him every step of the way downfield to make the hit and break up that catch. It's 3rd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
All the way! Touchdown, Denver!
Pass complete.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Will Lutz to kick off for the
Now after
Broncos.
tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On the tackle.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
You know, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running with Walker again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Kelsey's got him right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And in. Touchdown Chiefs.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
An extra point from Butker is up and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Broncos 7. Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. To the left side. It's pulled in by Waddle. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch. So give him 1 on that short completion.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds Sutton over the middle. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Smith back to receive it. He has it at the 22. Spins out of one stop. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Walker on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he gets home. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kenneth Walker with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Butker to try the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. They bump their lead up to 14.
Chiefs 21, Broncos 7. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Harvey now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Walk down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he gets home. Touchdown, Broncos. Jalen Waddle with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Extra point try now for the Lutz. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Broncos 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Us quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers. But a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. You've set it downs for them from the 31. Walker gets the pitch. He finds space into the red zone. And he gets home. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kenneth Walker. Give him 2 now in this second quarter.
Hey, I'll raise my hand with the rest of you out there. I've tried to learn my lesson and not overreact to 1 week of football. But my goodness, so far, this looks like a totally different outfit offensively.
That one right down the middle. They now lead by 14 points. Butker on now to kick this one away. Harvey now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Now Nix. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go. To throw, here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Broncos have to hurry here, clock's still running.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Give up the middle to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
This is Sutton working the right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Nix now to throw. And a hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's 2nd down.
And 10.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Throwing deep towards the end zone. This is going to be caught. The heave connects. Touchdown, Denver. Cortland Sutton. First return score. Now he's got a receiving 1-2. Extra point try now from Lutz. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Chiefs 28, Broncos 21. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And they're going to have the first down here as that play breaks off for about 19 yards.
A gain of
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Mahomes now. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Butker knocks it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Second half begins with a run by Harvey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Nick's looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but a little love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down,
They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be first down Denver. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. Defender gets there, finally takes him out, but not before he picks up 29 yards. That's going to be first down Denver.
And the Broncos
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
All set now, first and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21.
Tackle made.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on second, Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's at the clear. 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First down and goal.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He was brought down by Savion Jones.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Walker. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown Chiefs. Kenneth Walker. Second of this game on the ground.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one splits the uprights. That makes this a 3-possession game.
Broncos 21. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nick's off the play action. Taking a shot deep here. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because it would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Nick's from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the 1st down.
Number 14.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing here, Nix. And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off, so the incompletion means it's 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Next to throw on 2nd. It's this to Waddle over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Makes the catch. He's rolling towards that red zone. Stops there, but that gets them the 1st. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Here's Nix to throw. And I'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion, because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Chiefs will take over as he reports his 1st interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Toss play. This is Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
44-yard line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
This is Walker on second. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He took all that talk of waving the white flag on second down. Brock, he pushed that away. He said, get that flag out of here. Nearly got him the first down on that run.
I just love that call, too. I don't think coordinators do that enough. You think you got to throw your way out of it? Run that ball to get back on schedule.
And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and 3 in front of him now after that completion got him 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he gets this down near the 30. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10 here for Nix. That last pass, Brock, taking him over 300 yards for this ball game. Giving this to Harvey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Nix. Back to a familiar target. It's Sutton. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Production like this, now his 8th catch of the game, it really speaks to what this guy and really the whole offense got going in the preseason. The timing, the rhythm, the precision to start this fast.
Running for it with Dobbins. And he runs it across. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
28. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know that was exactly what the defense talked about on the sidelines, getting ready for that drive. Let's send a message from the jump, and let's hit them hard.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Third and 1.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's caught at the 25. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Yet another highlight in a game with so many of them. 36 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Walker now from the gun. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Staying with Walker. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. I'm going to be a little judgy here, Brock. You've got to have more than that on first and goal because now the pressure rises quite a bit to get good yardage or a touchdown here on second.
I don't disagree with you. The only thing I would say is that run, you hope offensively now gets the eyes of the defenders to focus on it, and you could throw a little play-action pass for a tud.
Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. Jonathan Cooper. And that sack is a loss of 9. It is third and goal.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate, and you get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away. That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And this one is launched downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And he gets home. Touchdown, Broncos. Jalen Waddle, first return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more.
The Broncos will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs with a 5-point lead. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running with Walker again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Walker on 1st down. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one.
Gain of 12 yards.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.